Ladies and gentlemen, it is once again breakout time on May 17th, 2025. It is Breakout Boxing. BUSHIDO! And it's going down in Baltimore, Maryland. Today, we are joined by a long-awaited fight for the Cruiserweight title. The newly created and forged Cruiserweight title. From a long-standing beef that started in October of 2023. We are joined by Deshaun Pate Jones and Mr. Jdm, aka Jerry, for the people who know him. This is a high stakes fight, and they have a lot to say to each other. Gentlemen, how does it feel to be here today? And not only to be here today, but to be the first to fight for the breakout cruiserweight title.
I'm A side, so I'm gonna go first.
Nah, you're not.
I'm A side. You missed four face to face. You missed four of them. We snatched that shit from you. You didn't promote. You missed four face to faces, and you were crying on Instagram like people didn't see it. Why were you crying on Instagram? Why did you miss four face to faces? Why?
Working, training, like what would I?
So why did you schedule all four face to faces knowing you weren't available at those days?
Well, it doesn't matter. I'm here now.
It does matter because why are you holding up breakout? You should have been posted already. You're taking so fucking long doing nothing.
What's up?
You're taking too long. You're taking way too fucking long.
I'm here, man. Let's do this.
Now you're here. Congratulations, Dzo. You finally fucking showed up. You did your job. It fucking promoted. What are you doing, Dzo? You're not promoting. You're just making Instagram stories.
Promoting?
Oh, I'm gonna be cruiserweight champion.
Oh yeah, I've been promoting.
You're a fucking bum. You're bum. Back to answer your question, Pat. Dan, what was your question again, Pat? I'm so sorry.
I said, how are you, and how does it feel to be the cruiserweight? How does it feel that you're fighting for the cruiserweight belt? Because you guys are both trying to become the cruiserweight champion. Now, obviously, Jerry, I want you to answer this question, but I feel like you have a lot to say. Dzo is usually a man of not many words. We'll see if that changes today. But Dzo, last time we saw you, we not only saw you at Sword 7, but we saw you step up short notice to fight Chris Burgoon. Now, it didn't go your way, but it was a very, very challenging opponent. Not a lot of people would have taken that on several days' notice. So shout out. What have you been doing since then? And how does it feel to be fighting for the cruiserweight belt? Jerry has had a lot to say about you, had a lot to say about your promotion, had a lot to say about you as a person. So this is your chance to respond. Tell us what you've been doing, and how does it feel to fight for the belt?
I've been doing great, doing much. I really not trying to show too much, but I've been working on the stuff. I had issues with my previous fight, especially with the late notice with McWheats and shit, and then with the Rand fight. First time fighting at cruiserweight, did good at cruiserweight, gave me a tough fight. And that's pretty much it. That's kind of it. I've just been working on a lot of the stuff that I need to show the levels between me and Jared, because there's no levels between us. It's disrespectful to me, at least. I feel like I've been getting a lot of disrespect, and that's fine with me. I mean, it's okay. There's always the odds, this and that. But, I don't need to prove anything. He needs to prove that he can knock me out. He has to prove that he can fuck with me. He can never fuck with me. Never.
Bro, you just contradicted yourself. You just told me I have to prove I can knock you out, and then you have something to prove that I can't fuck with you. You're contradicting yourself.
Who have you fought?
Who have I fought? The guy that beat your ass in sparring, that knocked him down the first 10 seconds.
Never beat my ass in sparring. Shut up.
I have videos. I posted the videos of Texuki Lee lighting your ass up in sparring. He was giving you a belt. Bro, that looked like it was a fucking punishment. Deshaun. He was beating the shit. It's a clip of you just doing this and he's just firing off on you every single time. I knocked him down the first 10 seconds. I made the nigga you struggle sparring with easy. I knocked him down the first 10 seconds. Remember you jumping up and down? Oh my gosh, JDM just knocked him down. First 10 fucking seconds. I have a question. Pat, hold on, Pat. Give me a second. Now I have a better question for you. Deshaun.
I don't need to answer.
If the person you're struggling to spar, I knocked him down the first 10 seconds, what do you think's gonna happen to you?
Nigga, Tech is not a. I'm not going to.
You can't say nothing about Tech because you just got done glazing Tech on the timeline. And then you blocked me. Think I was going to see it. I see it every single time.
Tech is from Texas. You barely You beat him fair play, but you damn near was bigger than him.
But you just said, who did I fight? I fought Tetsuke, the guy you struggled with. You just contradicted yourself again.
Without fighting any cruiserweights, I'm going to be your first cruiserweight fighter.
No, you're not. Jorge was technically a cruiserweight slash heavyweight. And you see why I did the Jorge, right? You see why I just did the Jorge, right? He was heavier than me. I was 186 on the night. He was like 202 pounds.
Jorge is a heavyweight. Like
your only wins are midweeks. A debuter that you struggle with, and you didn't get 2 standing 8s on the bullshit standing 8s. You would have lost.
I don't care about the win. I want my win to beat you, to beat your ass.
You're not going to beat me. You're not going to beat me. You're here to make me look good. You're here to make me look good. You know that, right?
No, I'm going to make you.
Go ahead, John. Got a main card. That's the main card. Go ahead, Pat. Sorry.
It's gonna be easy.
Disrespect is insane.
Sorry, I watched his face-to-face before this. Go ahead.
Okay. Listen. Obviously, Dzo has been fighting on Breakout since the first Breakout. Of course, he started at middleweight. Now he has made his way all the way up to cruiserweight. So now he is fighting for the cruiserweight title against you. Now, we know what you're doing in training camp. You have been very vocal about what you have been doing. You've been working with some high-profile people that I have worked with in the past, some very credible people. So tell us about your training camp and tell us about your motivation going into this fight, because not only have you had 2 fights, you had 2 first-round knockdowns. You knocked down Tetsuke and got the upset at Breakout 04. And then, of course, I think a lot of people expected you to beat Jorge, but not in the way that you actually did. Shout out to Jorge for his testing spirit. So let's talk about that for a second. So how is it training camp? And what's your motivation going into this fight?
Well, to answer your first question, training camp has been going amazing. I have not only learned new things, I have actually gotten a coach, actually gotten to a gym. I have actually leveled up in things I struggle with. I used to struggle with cardio. Now I can drag Dzo to all 6 rounds. I used to struggle with actually forming punches together. And as you guys all see in the clips I post, I look like a technical boxer. What motivates me for this fight is Deshaun. He thinks he's someone he's not. This whole promotion, I've been showing you guys who Deshaun really is. A crybaby, little girl that thinks he knows what he's doing. Now, obviously, Deshaun's gonna say, "Oh, who did you fight?" I fought Tetsuke, the guy you struggle with. Okay. Who else did you fight? Jorge the Farmer? Yeah, the guy that was beating you up in 47. He asked me the question, little girl. He asked me the question. Now, what really motivates me with this fight is the reason why this fight even is happening right now is at Source 7, when he got a very controversial draw with Rand, while I thought Rand beat him, he gloated about it like he won. He went all around, I think I beat Rand. And I was like, oh, you think so?
Fight, by the way, guys.
Then he had the nuts to call me out, saying how much easy work, easy fight.
You are easy work. You are easy work.
What really is I'm being underestimated. He's saying how he's the underdog. You're gonna keep talking over me, little ass girl. I'm just gonna keep.
And I'm A side.
Told me to gotta be side.
Answer that question, Jerry.
What B-side?
How come?
What?
My fight with Juan, the one you was going to fight on Source 7, has more numbers.
You know that's not true, right?
Please explain to me.
I had a video coming out soon. Your week fight I overpassed. You know your Rand fight I overpassed. I overpassed all your fights. I'm A side for a reason. You know that, right? You know I'm A side for a reason. Next point.
You're not A side.
Next point. I am A side. Did you not get the message? You missed 4 face to face. I'm A side now. You forgot? I get the numbers. You forgot? You don't promote. You forgot?
Promote.
You forgot? You don't promote.
I don't have to promote on X.
You don't
on Instagram, Facebook,
you Snapchat. Fucking meetings you have to go to. You think you're A side? I carried you to co-main. Are you crazy? We're the biggest card right now. I carried you to fucking co-main. Are you serious? This is the biggest card that SME. And I was co-main.
Okay, guys.
What does that tell you?
Yo.
Yeah, John. I'm Pat. Go ahead.
Yo, I'm Pat.
Sorry.
So, all right. Yo. Okay. Dzo, you know that Jerry has had a lot to say about you. He seems to have a strong disliking for you. What is your response to that? What is your relationship to Dzo, and like what is that motivating you going into this fight? You know what I mean? Other than Jerry, do you have other motivations? We've heard a lot about your training camp, but there just seems to be a lot of fire between you. You guys are cutting each other off. You know, so like what's going on with that? What's your side to this coin? Because you got a lot to say about you. What do you have to say about him?
Well, I have a lot of love for Rand. First of all, shout out.
I asked that the
Oh, you asked that the Dzo. Sorry, B-side. Sorry, B-side. That.
Because I'm A-side. Anyways, nothing really. I said I respected Jerry. I was humble to Jerry. But then his ego grow bigger and bigger and bigger. And then he can compete and say he can do whatever. But, bro, I'm going to be your first cruiserweight fight at the same weight. So there ain't going to be no issues, no problem. No issues.
Jorge was heavier to me.
Secondly, I think that for me, for this fight, I'm not going to say this is easy work. I think he's been training, even though he's been saying he's rolling off the couch for this fight, this and that, and that. I'm not.
I started crying because I was rolling off the couch.
First thing you said was, I'm going to roll off the couch for this fight. I think this is easy work. And then whoever told you to lock in training. So I'm happy and proud of you. But I think you're not ready for what's coming. May 17th, and I'm scared for you. I'm not even scared for you. I'm scared for myself because I feel like you're gonna do something stupid, and then I'm going. I'm not gonna even say it, but yeah, that's pretty much it.
Pat, can I interrupt you real quick?
Okay, so you've heard what Dzo has to say. He says he actually feels bad for you in a way. So, what is your response to that? And do you have any prediction for this fight? Because you've said a lot about what you're going to do for this fight, your preparation for this fight, what your prediction is going to be for this fight. So say it right here, right now, for the whole audience to know.
Well, first, let me respond to everything Diesel just said. Deshaun, I've seen your training. I've seen inside your camp because I once told you your friends are not your friends, and the people you spar with is not your friends. Also, another thing, guys, this is just news in for you guys right now. Deshaun doesn't really go to the gym. He just goes to work, go home, and just shower boxes at home. He doesn't really go to the gym. He's not active in his gym. You don't believe me? Follow his gym on Instagram. Second point,
it's so good.
He goes with this I'm going unhinged thing. I'm training so hard, but Dzo, you're not ready for me. Not only have I not been actually training the whole time, I just lied about rolling off the couch. And the reason why I actually stopped saying I was going to roll off the couch is because you threatened to pull out 3 different times. And it actually pulled out 2 times. I don't think that people know that you pulled out 2 times. We had to get the boss, the CEO, the text you tell you to stay in the fight. We had to get you the COO to text you in the fight. Not even that, we had to get Dzo Vs Boxing to actually have a conversation with you. Yes, Dzo, I'm in these group chats. I know what you'll be saying, Dzo. I know how your training looks. I know how you think you're going to beat me. I know how you think, Dzo. And this is why this is my prediction. The first round, I'm going to knock Dzo down in the first 45 seconds. I know I'm an early starter, but we're going to ease into it. Dzo doesn't really have defense, nor does Dzo know how to really control his jab. After the first round of knockdown, he's going to get back up. He's going to look all big and tough. I'm going to play with my food for a little bit. Second round, I'm going to end it. I think we're going to go by a shovel hook, left shovel hook right here. He's going to just quit. Dzo doesn't have the heart, nor the power, nor Dzo wants to be here. He has shown that he wants to pull out. He has shown that he doesn't want to be here. He just want to go back home to his girlfriend, Lyndon, and say, baby, I'm getting bullied. Lyndon, I'm getting bullied, Lyndon. Lyndon, I'm getting bullied. Lyndon, I'm getting bullied. And guess what? While you're hugging Lyndon and telling her I'm getting bullied, I had Lyndon in my DMs telling me how she's JDM's biggest fan. She watched all the Tetsuke fights. She watched the Jorge fight. She just thinks I'm so good and powerful. You don't believe me. I'll put down the timeline later on today. You don't believe me. You just tell me the word. What's your response, Dzo? Tell me your response.
Okay, well I'm gonna.
There's no response. Finish. Continue.
That's my end.
Now, Dzo, you've heard a lot on what Jerry has to say. What is your prediction for this fight?
3rd round stoppage or decision. I think, like he's saying, he thinks that I don't have defense. You don't know that. You didn't know. Let me ask you.
Yo, B-side, we can't hear you.
Let me ask you something. I know where you train at.
No, you don't. You posted the wrong gym like a dickhead.
Yes,
I was supposed to tell you, you posted the wrong gym.
Not lie to me. It's the same gym.
Well, I have to lie about. Dzo, I've been honest with you the whole time. You're a bum ass nigga. I gotta lie to you, a bum ass nigga.
I mean, you can't manipulate the audience, man. New York Park.
What?
Same gym. It's the same
okay,
gym.
New York Parks. Go ahead. What's your point?
Where's the ring, man?
Where's the ring?
Yeah. Like, out of all the gyms.
You don't train in the ring. You don't even, you barely get into the ring. If I beat you out of the ring, what does that tell you? That you were shit the whole time.
What are you on about?
Huh?
I think if you do something, see what happens. That's all I got to say.
What's going to happen? What's going to happen, Deshaun?
Third round stoppage or decision. I think that, like you said, you're going to try to knock me in the first round. You're going to gas out through first to second.
I'm going to gas out for second.
And I'm going to stop you. That's it.
So,
yeah.
Pat, I'm sorry. Can I
You guys can have any of your final words right now. Might as well just go to that.
Perfect. So I'm like, don't gas out in the second. I'm still there.
You kind of gas out in the third.
1, 2, 3, 4 rounds. We're 4 rounds deep. You're down 4-0. You got knocked down the second and the third.
Let's do 6 rounds then. Let's do 6 rounds.
It's gonna be the 5th round. You stop me?
Let's do 6 rounds.
Why are we doing 6 rounds for it?
Let's do more rounds. I can go more than 13 rounds.
No, you cannot. You gassed out in the second round. Gets ran. Why would I go another round with you? I don't get paid for overtime. I don't get paid for overtime. I want my belt. I want to go home. I want my belt so I can go back to eat burgers and chicken. I want to get my belt so I can go back to eat burgers and chicken and fucking watching, playing the game with my guys. I'm going to go back to that. You're not worth 6 rounds, Deshaun. You're not.
I go 13 rounds. What are you on about?
You don't go 13 rounds, Deshaun. You go 4 rounds with your friends. You go 4 rounds with novices.
I don't think you can because
why won't you tell the audience how you don't spar people you show you spar? You don't spar them, Dzo. You don't spar them.
In the corner, it's night.
You're not going to trap in the corner. Deshaun, you never had the ability to walk someone down. Deshaun, you never had the ability to walk someone down. You couldn't even walk down McWeeks. McWeeks walked you down the whole time. What are we talking about?
I'm going to walk you down.
McWeeks walked you down the whole fight. What are we talking about?
I've been excited for this fight. I've been wanting to get my hands on you.
I want to get my hands on Linda, but we can't have everything we want. I want to get my hands on Linda, but we can't have everything we want. I've been crying to get my hands on Linden. I can get my hands on Linden though, obviously.
But it's more hate.
It's hate.
Hurt you.
So it's hate now. But you weren't in my DMs saying how you respect me, how much you love, how I fight.
Just know that we're almost there.
I know we're almost there. We're 30 days away. Yo, is Linden coming to the fight? Is Linden coming to the fight?
We're not using that same tactic. You're not doing that same.
Is Linden coming to the fight?
We're not using that same tactic.
Is Linden coming to the fight?
I tried.
Is Linden coming to the fight? Is the honest question. Is your girlfriend coming to the fight? Is she real? Is your girlfriend real, Dzo? Or is it you on another account?
No. But
okay, Dzo. Sorry, Pat. I know you probably got some time left. Dzo, why did you just about you in the fursuit?
All right, we're cutting.
Why did you just about you in the fursuit?
Ladies and gentlemen, Breakout 06 will be going down on May 17th, 2025. You guys can get your tickets.
Why is your girlfriend cheating you with 3 different women?
You guys can watch this high-stakes fight for the Cruiserweight title. You're not going to want to miss it.
You're a Cruiserweight champ.
Right? You guys are going to stand.
Cruiserweight champ.
We'll see you at the fight.